So what are some of the problems that you face due to government policies that you do?
Actually, we are not a part of university. We are an affiliated college of University of Kota. And this is one of the prominent educational institutes in commerce education. This was the first commerce college in state government control, under state government control. And we are having regulational distribution process in our college. And some our alumni comprise of some very good industrial business people. A lot of chartered accountants are there. Some of them are in civil services. So this is a very old college. But at the same time, as you told that what problems we are facing, the courses, curricula is not updated, and this task is being done by the university people. Though some of our teachers, like myself, have been on board of studies and convener of board of studies in management of the University of Kota. So what I feel that curricular course content should be revised, looking into need of the industry, as well as the auxiliary services of commerce, so that the students should maintain their marketability. And we are having learned faculty, they are highly qualified faculty, but at the same time, what we require, there should be flexibility that those who are practitioners, those who are managers, senior managerial positions, those who are professionals, such as bankers, chartered accountants, etc., people from insurance companies, they should also visit our campus and they should interact with our students. So government should have a flexibility so far as devising policies related to commerce education, management education, that not only academicians but the professionals should also come, industries should also come, they should interact with students, they should share their experiences, and likewise our teachers should also visit those institutions. So that there should be, you can say, mutually win-win situation, because they will be benefited by academic inputs, what is going on and new going on in the field of research, new researches are being conducted in the field of commerce and management education. So there should be industry, academia interaction, and the benefit of that should be given to the students only, so that students should feel enriched. And there should be effective internship program also. I visited once in New Zealand and I found a BBA girl was visiting some cities of New Zealand, and she was getting first-hand information between trade relations between Japan and New Zealand. So she herself came for a BBA project to New Zealand, and she was getting first-hand information. So we should also have such type of system, and our students should be given opportunity to interact with industry.
So what activities do you conduct for development of students apart from academics?
This is very much required, because only academics is not enough. In addition to the overall development of students, they should be given opportunity to enroll in curricular and co-curricular activities. So for this, we are having a program nowadays, government is sponsoring program, that is Youth Development Center. In every government college, we are having a Youth Development Center. And in Youth Development Center, we are organizing 20 mandatory lectures from outside persons, and they are coming from different their segment of the society. Particularly when our students are going after their graduation and post-graduation to face employment market or to compete in employment market, they are lacking soft skills, they are lacking social skills. They are lacking, you can say, initially. Therefore, through these mandatory lectures or interactive sessions or PowerPoint presentations, the outside faculty is coming. They are trying to improve their language skills, or you can say how to speak, how to face interview, how to perform in GD, how to prepare their resume. Likewise, they are also being given some inputs regarding how to manage stress, stress management, time management, then how to change attitude and perception, how to become positive thinking, how to inculcate positive thinking. Likewise, how to market yourself, how to become a marketable product, the employment market. Likewise, the students are lacking some basic skills such as table manners. They are not having how to speak on telephone, how to send mails, and how to manage the mails, emails, etc. They should be given some inputs regarding e-banking, e-training, likewise e-commerce. Likewise, so this is the need of the hour. And moreover, careers in different streams such as retailing, such as tourism, travel, such as you can say that hospitality industry. So those which are the growing sectors of the economy, they should know about that and what are the career prospects in those sectors. So we are arranging that. In addition to that, we are giving opportunity to students. We are inviting some successful entrepreneurs and they are sharing their experiences. They are sharing their success stories with our students. Because entrepreneurial skills are very much required. And the students should be given opportunity to interact with them so that instead of searching jobs, low-paid jobs, they should have a vision of establishing their own venture. And through that, they, rather than searching employment, they can give employment to them. In Gujarat, I have been on board of studies and external expert in University. So I came to know that their MBA or BBA students are not having any problem of employment. Because 60% of them are having their own venture. And 40% those who are having no opportunity to establish their own venture. So they are not having that background. So those students are easily getting employment in the ventures of their classmates. So this is there. So we are also trying given our limitations that the students, in addition to that, we are having games, indoor games, outdoor games facilities. Our students are participating in cultural programs. They are representing our college at university level, national level, etc. So these are the ways through which we provide. Sometimes we organize industrial tours also. So these are the ways through which we provide them opportunity to grow and develop and become, you can say, they can have opportunity to overall develop themselves.
And next question is, what is the qualification required for the recruitment of faculty members in college?
This is a very nice question because across the country nowadays faculty members in higher educational institutes, particularly college and university level, the qualification is almost similar. The University Grants Commission, likewise in Technical Institute or India Council of Technical Education, in case of agriculture universities, Indian Council of Agriculture Research, they have decided certain minimum standards. So first of all, the person with the income rate who want to get employment in higher educational institutes should have a master's degree with good academic record. And master's degree means minimum 55% of mass or similar grade points with some university offer grades. So, and good academic record means at least 50% marks in the level of secondary class, senior secondary class, graduation. plus 55% in postgraduate level. And if a person is having to his credit some research papers or he earned his MPhil degree or PhD degree, this will be an additional advantage. But in addition to that, the person should have cleared NET or SLET. NET is a national level test, national eligibility test, entrance test for the college teaching, and SLET is state level test, which is for college lecturers, university teachers. So those who have cleared SLET, they are nowadays it is known as TET. So that is a state level test. So those who clear SLET or SLET, they are eligible only within the purview or boundary of that particular state. But if someone has cleared NET, then the person is eligible to apply for vacant positions across the country, within the country. So this is one thing, and so this is the minimum qualification. If someone is availing these qualifications, doesn't mean the person will be assured as a teacher in some education institute. Then there will be a competition between those persons who are having this eligibility. So those who are having additional attainments, such as research papers, quality research, doctoral degree, and teaching experience, etc., they will be given added advantage.
So next question is, like recently government announced to give girls quota in IIT. Is such things requiring commerce field also?
Yes, in commerce field, quota is also gaining momentum. Nowadays, there are some good institutions who are providing courses for chartered accountancy, cost accountancy, and accounting preparation. But these institutions are providing, these coaching institutions are providing coaching only up to the entrance level examination or the initial. For example, in case of CA, to IPCC level. हाँ डॉक्टर साहब, मीना साहब, मैं थोड़ी देर में करूँगा आपको. मैं कपिल देव बोल रहा हूँ कोटा से. What I was telling you, that is commerce coaching reference to quota. So what I intend to say is that at the advanced stage, for example, if somebody is having somebody is pursuing for CA final examination or professional examination of Institute of Company Secretary, because the number of students is very less at that level in this town. That's why they are not offering good coaching for the advanced level. But for the initial level, coaching is getting momentum. And some good coaching institutions are there, and the students perform very well. Later stages, students are bound to migrate to either Indore or to Jaipur, or most of the cases they are migrating to Mumbai. So likewise for CAs, good internship is not available. But gradually it is gaining momentum, and times to come we will see that Kota students will be having much better coaching facility for good courses related with commerce. This is a laudable step, a very appreciable step of the government, because ours is not a rich country. Somehow our earning parents are pulling themselves, and they are trying to give best education to their children. And their purchasing power is limited, and they are having some other preferences also. So they cannot invest, or they cannot spend a lot of money on education of their children. So this is unfair trade practices, or we are that those institutions who are making parents bound that they should also purchase uniform or books, and they are charging arbitrary prices. So this comes under unfair trade practice. And if government is putting a check like this and making a law to curb this practice, this is not appreciable. And at the same time, good institutions, I expect from good institutions that they should not make bound parents as well as children to buy uniforms. But at the same time, when government is coming with a law, law making is one thing and administration of law or execution, effective execution of law is another. So we should expect that this law should be executed in an effective manner, and there should be some public awareness groups within the city, across the city, who should keep a watch or eye over these institutions, so that they should not indulge.
Thus, recently government has announced like a common body for competitive exams. So what are your views about?
Yes, this is again a very appreciable step and welcome step, because young students after passing their graduation or their association or before getting entry for some career, they have to undergo certain tests. Now, through a formal test, we will get an advantage that we may come to know that what kind of attitude or aptitude students are having for this type of career. And through those tests, they can uncover their hidden talent, their hidden aptitude, and accordingly they can move to those courses. Likewise, if you want that if a candidate is meritorious or not, if a candidate is fit for a particular career or not. So for this, instead of having battery of tests or different tests at different levels, there should be one test, and that test should be competent enough to that one can uncover the hidden talent, hidden aptitude of the student or prospective or the incumbent. So accordingly, we can tell the student or the aspirant that these are the areas which are fit for him or her, and they can move to those areas to get particular career. Through this, the students can be saved, or their time can be saved, their brisk crossing or visiting several places to take the examination, and at the same time money can also be saved. So this is a really welcome step.
So the government is trying to implement basic formula. So what do you think about GST? How to impact education sector in particular?
Yeah, goods and service tax is again a bold step of the Modi government, though the earlier government was also working on this. There were so many hindrances or obstacles or impeding factors to make it happen. But because the positiveness is there almost in all the states, the BJP is in government, the central government, union government, BJP is having majority. Therefore, they are in a position to enact and execute GST well in time. So let us hope that from 1st July it should be implemented. GST, there was a news 2 days back that though government is claiming that after GST our GDP will be increased to 2%, but there was from some independent body from United States, they were of the view that our GDP will be increased to 4%. So think if we are having 7%, 7.2% GDP increase estimate, if it goes to 11.2%, then India will prove to be a dark horse and we will rule the world. And within 20 years, we will be amongst the developed countries. But the things are not that rosy because there are certain positive things as well as there are certain negative aspects related to GST. Let us focus on impact of GST on education. First thing is that at GST, there will be a one-time tax, and this will be for goods as well as services. Education falls under services. Education falls under services. Till now, before GST regime, there is no tax on educational services, except two kind of educational services. One is related with coaching, and second is related with training. Now, so it is a negative list. Education is negative list. Negative list means there will be no tax on education. There is an apprehension that after this GST, there will be a tax on education also. But let me clear you that there will be no tax if education is being provided or extended by union government, that is central government, or state government, or local government, such as Delhi municipal area, or you can say there are certain other bodies, likewise some municipal schools are there in different cities. But it is said that the materials which are being supplied for education sector, now it will be taxed. For example, if uniforms are being supplied, if some books are being supplied, or some other material, or computers are being supplied, or some you can say LED TVs are being supplied for educational purposes. Some air conditioners are being supplied to educational institutes. Some Wi-Fi facilities being supplied to educational institutes. There will be levy of tax. GST will be applicable. And therefore, there are chances that in private sector, education becomes comparatively costlier for the students in private sector. Another thing is government sector also, if these materials are being procured, then tax will be applicable. GST will be applicable. Let us see what will be the rate of tax, because it is said that it may be in between 3 to 5%, or it may be increased to 3 to 5%. In that case, if it is increased from 3 to 5%, again this will be having a burden on our pockets. So, invisibly, it will be more dearsome to our parents, to those parents who are providing education to their kids. So, this is what I presume, that this will be a burden on education sector through this GST. So, as our government wants to combat, the other part is also there, that till now we are having only 4% of our GDP we are spending on education. Whereas our planning commission, now NITI, I would say that at least 6% should be the expenditure of GDP. So through GST, government will be getting more revenue, and let us hope that educational sector may get major share of the cake, extra cake, which we will be making after GST. That will be available to the educational sector.
Recently there have been various foreign
Foreign? Yes?
investments. Foreign.
Foreign.
So how do you and how much FDI you think must be allowed?
Yes. What I intend to say is that earlier the Congress government was very much reflective to this, that foreign direct investment should come in educational sector. At that time, the party in opposition, that is BJP, because it was a big party, was opposing it. But nowadays, sometimes there are certain talks regarding that there should be direct investment, foreign direct investment in education sector. Some foreign industries may also do invest. No doubt, when foreign direct investment will come, some of the prominent institutions across the world, such as Wharton, Cambridge or Oxford, they may have their centers learning centers, educational centers, centers of excellence in our country. But in that case, there will be an inhibition also that who will be having access to those institutions, whether the common boy or girl or those who are princely brown-haired boys and girls uh, who took birth with silver or gold spoon in their mouth. So if that kind of education is available to masses or children of masses, then it would be a welcome step. If they are coming with scholarships, if they are coming with certain provisions for the bright students from poorest of the poor family, then it is worth appreciable. If it is not, then this kind of institution or this kind of foreign direct investment will be having access to elite class families. And in that case, we should not appreciate that. Look, few years back we had private investment in education sector, but I wonder that none of the institutions or except 2, 3, 4, 5 institutions which are on tips, they are putting an impact and they are giving exemplary practices for education, whether it's school education or it is a college education or the institutions of you can say technical or professional learning. So we should have a close watch over their activities and we should see that they are really promoting education. They should, when they are coming, they will come with their money. They should come with their money, but they should give employment. They should prepare faculty of this country. They should come with scholarships, and they should not come with profit motive. Because their education falls under social sector, and if they want to come to country, this country, with service motto, only then we should appreciate that.
What initiatives you expect from government for improvement of education?
Yes, this is a very wide question because education is having several branches of expense. This is tertiary education, primary education, middle education, secondary education, likewise. When Modi government came into power, our Prime Minister was very much concerned that our education should get preference. And education, there should be increase in educational expenditure. And our Prime Minister asked NITI Aayog that they should come out with certain, you can say, suggestions or policies for the betterment of education. Education you can say, at every level. Likewise, he was not happy with the role of UGC and All India Council of Technical Education. And that's why they came with Rashtriya Uच्चतर Shiksha Ayog. There is a talk regarding that UGC will be abolished, abandoned, and because since long they are working, but they are look nowadays we are having access to education. We are having large number of educational institutions, but we are lacking quality education. So when quality is missing, we should have better infrastructure in rural areas for school-going children. We should have best available facilities. Teachers should be available in the school. They should be not used in other activities or government programs. Likewise, there should be continuous development of faculty and research facilities should be increased. The budgetary allocation for education should be increased. And what I told you that when government is unable to provide enough resources, then private sector investment should be encouraged. Public-private partnership should be encouraged. But this should be encouraged on a collective basis, and private sector should not be given opportunity or to indulge in duty-free and educational sector. At the same time, our premier institutions should be given more facilities, like such as IITs, IIMs, Indian Institute of Science, or Institute of Public Enterprises, Indian Statistical Institution, etc. When we are establishing more such institutions, more IITs, more IIMs, before opening them, we should try to know, or we should have a debate that from where we will get faculty, from where we will, in what period of time we will develop those institutions at par with IIT Kanpur or IIT Mumbai or IIT Ahmedabad or IIM Bangalore or IIM Lucknow. So we should have such a vision, and so when we are going for reforms, we should see that quality should be our main focus, and at least 20 of our institutes should have an access to first 200 institution list, top 200 institution list worldwide. And for that, industry, academia, interaction, interface, better research facilities, updated course curricula, continuous development of faculty, better infrastructure. These are the areas where we should focus on.
The last question. Can you share with us any unique experience that has given you a learning and education sector?
But I have been associated with during my service period with government institutions. Though I visited as visiting faculty or guest faculty, I visited n number of institutions. But I feel that we consider students, we take the students as granted. Look, when I put my children through some school or some college, I want that my students should be given the best education. But when I become a faculty, if I am not giving my best to my students, and I am not learning all the time, I am not learning, and what I learned, if I am not share with my students, I am not a very good teacher. So, what I experience when I deliver my lecture in my classroom, and if after taking my class, if my students' faces are delighted, I feel happy. And if on some day, if I am going to my class without preparing, so I feel short. I feel that somehow I not did justice with my students. So, being a teacher, I am not long experience of educational administration and all, but I feel that I should serve for my students. And if my students are getting something extra, this is my success and this is my experience. That's it.